the senator of Nandi County, Cherargei, stated that most of the leaders in ODM will actually enhance the party to grow, apart from one leader, Edwin Sifuna. According to him, he feels that Edwin Sifuna will be the genesis of bringing down the party. This was based on, of course, the different speeches that were being offered during the funeral of Baba. I think Sifuna was the only one who took a different tune, apart from the other ODM leaders who, of course, championed for broad-based government. So I'm just wondering at this particular point, I mean, this is Cherargei and he's in UDA. Is he really championing for the unity of ODM, or he knows very well that with Sifuna exiting the party, it will quicken the crumbling of the party down? I will let you be the judge and do engage us about what you think. Now to another story, when the entire country was mourning, there are 8 controversial bills that were being signed into law by the president. Most of the people feel those bills are controversial. Now let's shift focus on 2 main bills. The Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act, and number 2, the Privatization Bill. Those are 2 bills that have been vehemently opposed by most of the people. Now let's look at the first one. Of course, we know what the bill entails. So what penalty can one attract if you're engaged, if you violate this law? Number 1, it ranges from 2 to 3 years or even 10 years in prison, depending on how intense the crime is, or you can pay as much as 20 million. Whatever you pay will not exceed 20 million, depending on the intensity of the crime. Now, you might even ask yourself, what are some of these activities that are considered criminal under this very act? Number 1, releasing faulty or misleading information. And what better example to use than what happened? Before the official announcing of Baba's demise, we had rumors that were circulating around. So that would have been considered as misleading information. And hapa, most of us, kinge turamba, kwa sababu that is what that act addresses. So we are waiting to see if indeed this will be converted into law. This is a bill that gives the government power to pass ownership of public enterprises into private entities without, too much oversight, or what most of us normally call public participation. So indeed, this will give the government too much liberty to pass ownership to pass ownership of what the state considers state-owned enterprises to private entities. Engage us and let us know what you think about these bills. Now, another interesting thing, the president did respond to what most of the people consider controversial bills. According to him, he feels that these bills are meant to protect Kenyans and not really posing as a way to make most of these dissenting voices to kind of suppress them. Now, back to the question that most of the people were asking, why 15th? Why the very day that Baba's demise is being announced? Why is it the very day that the president thought it wise to sign these bills into law?
Mimi niliamuka on Wednesday. Mimi nikiwa kwa sababu hiyo ndio ilikuwa kazi yangu ya siku hiyo. Na ni kazi ya kikatiba.
Well, according to him, it was just another day. He was reporting to duty. In fact, he even said he was in an official shirt, ready to visit his office and sign those bills into law. So it is just an unfortunate thing that coincided with the very day that he intended to sign those bills into law. That was his response. And to another response, he was very smart if you listen to him. According to him, in fact, I will just quote whatever the president said. Hatutaki mambo machafu katika mtandao. That is his words. Hatutaki pornography katika mtandao.
Being terrorized kule kwa social media na mambo machafu, mambo ya usherati, mambo ya pornography.
But he was very smart. He was shifting our interest from the very controversial bill. Most of us, we are fighting for what we normally consider it is suppression of dissenting voices. And this is something that he shunned away from addressing. I've been your host, Faith Shikanga, and this is Amaica Live. Always stay tuned for the latest happening, especially in the political sphere.